What's up, guys? It's Caliber here,
And the Beast.
And I'm Pharaoh.
and it is Modmouth. Yeah, I'm actually getting on this shit a little bit earlier, so to get back into the habit of things. So today we're coming to talk about high wattage box mods and whatever may pop up in between the conversations.
Thinking.
Alrighty then, we had to go there.
You did.
Oh,
Anyways, let's get on with the video. So, I'm gonna let B start.
Yeah, high voltage box mods. I've always been a fan of dual 18650 mods, and I mean, like my favorite. As those two will tell you, my favorite mod of all time, and I don't care how outdated it is or anything. I love freaking K-Box 200. Like that was like my favorite mod of all time. I don't care what anybody says, this or not. Just always loved it. It was nice, stealthy, and it was small and it was nice.
Yeah, well,
My
Kanger
thought
Tech at that time was leader in box mods and starter kits.
is true. Obviously, they kind of. They still make decent starter kits for people just starting out, but as a being top of the line anymore, they're not. They're reliable.
They're mainstream.
And also they are reliable. Um, we'll get into more of a segment of why that's kind of important too, because we'll get to that. But the one I'm bringing here today with on Monmouth is my old mag with the got the moon shop sitting on there.
Which doesn't look bad.
Man, it's not bad at all. It's 22 millimeter on there. I mean, obviously the ring for the connector is kind of like popping through, but it's the same color as the mod, so it kind of works out for the tank, so it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
And I like high wattage box mods only for the fact that they're versatile. Not only can you go on like their higher ranges, like this one up here. This one only goes to about 225, but then that's still considered a high wattage box mod. And I could rock something like this as well, and the device wouldn't, which is only right now I'm popping it at 80.
Yeah,
And
which honestly would actually be along our lines of one of our other mod mounts about with going with the mods, you want to go with something that has a little bit more power.
right, because you got versatility, what you can use it for. It's like with this right here, I can pop on the moonshot, do a lower wattage tank or something like in that manner, and I could still get a good vaping quality because the mod itself is not trying to fight itself, trying to pop that into that 80-watt mode. And I still have, because it's not, it's meant to go higher, so it's not like fighting. It's not basically working too hard for itself. So it's still being able to maintain that relatively easily. Then again, I can go and slap on something a little bit of a higher wattage, like my Cloud Beats King or something. Like if I want to go for tanks, and then like rock that at a higher wattage, obviously I can
Or
do
if you wanted to, you could just use like an RDA or something.
exactly something in that manner, right? And that's my kind of whole stance on the like what I like about the whole um, higher wattage box mods. I think they're key if you're going to try to like maintain a hobby and such, or just an enjoyable vape. Period. I think they're essential.
Very good, Beast. So I actually have a lot of high wattage box mods. Well, I have three. Well, actually, if we're classifying the 200-watt box mods as high wattage, then I have, let's see, I have this, the Aspire Speeder, the T-Priv, SMY 260, GX 350, and then the RX Gen 3. So that's how many, what, five? Six?
5 or 6,
Yeah, so. But the main high wattage box mod that I really go for when I'm at home, or even sometimes when I just go out and about, is the RX Gen 3. I don't use the GX350 anymore just because it has its own set of issues. It's a smog product, and what smog products don't have issues.
That's true.
I would trust this beast over this.
Speaking of smock products, um, I have a smock AL85, which I'm pretty fond of. It runs the Baby Beast tank pretty well. Um, I don't really have a significant amount of issues with it. It's my first box mod, but I was given a Bandy Bait Pulse by La Beast Mode up there in the corner. And I'm not overly comfortable vaping on the Bandy Vape yet. It's a work in progress, mostly because I know nothing. I am a noob. Hi, how you doing? Um, but we mostly wanted me to have an RDA, and that is what this is. Now it doesn't have a squonk pin in, which could have been the problem. Okay, bye. Which could have been the problem. Um, but it's simple. And it's firing now. And now it's telling me battery low again. Even though the battery is pretty much almost full. It's at over 70%. It's ran fine for how long have I had this thing? 2 weeks? How long have I had the Bandy Baby?
Oh, anything, but probably.
Yeah. 2 weeks, going on 2 weeks, 2.5.
No, I've had my, because I got my package before you, and you got your package right around the time that I was running up on my 1 week mark with the dead rabbit.
So I've had this for like what, a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've had this for a week and it's been running fine. Full time. It's running perfectly fine. And today it's been giving me low atomizer, do not abuse
Protex.
Protex, and low battery, even though the battery is pretty charged. But
Which,
this could be the issue is the fact that I keep getting juice inside of it because I have a swamp in it. But it was still working fine the entire time, all week, and now it's not.
I mean, juice could have seeped down there and it's coated the circuit board and just caused a lot of issues.
It was running the tank fine though. No issue.
I don't think the coil's fucked up.
I don't think like the coil isn't.
Because it was firing, it wasn't hitting hard, but it was firing fine on the pulse.
Yeah, it was firing fine on the pulse,
And I'm pretty sure if it was something with the coil, that battery would have let you know.
It's true.
Fucked up way to look at it, but it's true. But while she's doing that, can I go ahead and continue?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I got the Temple RDA on here. Everybody knows this is the OG to my vape collection when it comes to RDAs. I've been experimenting with some builds, and I got a build in here that needs a fair amount of power, roughly 250 watts of it. The Alien, or not the Alien, the T-Priv would not fire it even at maxed out at 220 watts. So 250 watts, there you go. 250 watts will get you here.
Oh, I just burned my coil. Or not my coil, my coffee.
So we're going to go ahead and take a hit off of it. Now, it's actually a comfortable vape, believe it or not. 250 watts, but I have all that airflow. And this is reading a 0.17, actually 0.16. And, yeah. Now, this box mod goes all the way up to 300 watts, as this one goes up to 350. Now, why would somebody need that power? That amount of power? there's people who vape this high. Why would they vape that high? Some people like it. Other people do it for a thrill. I know I tried it with the Milo 300 because apparently that tank or who makes it? E-Leaf?
Yes.
E-Leaf claims that tank and coil head can handle 300 watts. I put it through its paces and it passed with flying colors. Watch, I'm going to show you. Now, obviously, you're not going to want to vape 300 watts every day, but it just goes to show that the coils can handle it. Go ahead while if anybody else wants to talk, go ahead while I'm swapping.
No, I mean, like,
I forgot how quick this thing ramps up. That's 250 watts.
nice. Yeah.
Alright, so I am going to put a disclaimer out right now. Do as I say and not as I do.
Yes, sir.
Because this is insane. Anyone who attempts to vape this high is just completely fucking insane, including myself. I know Zophie did a little thing about a 300 watt box mod. I think it was the iJoy Maxo. The Maxo, just for reference, does 300 watts with just 2 batteries. So you can kind of see where iJoy kind of fucked up there.
Yeah.
Alright, but anyways. Comfortable. Quick, though.
Oh, yeah.
I do believe in the right setting, with the right build, this box mod is producing 300 watts. It's possible. Because with 3 batteries, we seen the RX 200 where it had that update for the 250, or where it went up, like one of the RXs went up to 250 watts. I think 3 18650s, in my opinion, are perfectly capable of producing 300 watts.
Oh, yeah.
Now, would I say that, and this is like a debate that's went on through vaping time when the Alien came out. 220 watts on 2 18650s, not really, considering that the Sigeli Fuchai 213 only rated in about 150 watts, which is 2 18650s. So I think that, honestly, and I think the bag is no exception on that. I think realistically, they're probably producing about 150 watts. But I mean, with the way technology has gone, excuse my glasses, I'm scratching behind my head and I asked them about my glasses. But with the way technology is going, the chipsets that we're getting, the RX has improved so much. I haven't had too many issues with the RX Gen 3. But I think these box mods could be capable of producing these powers with the 2 batteries or the 3 batteries. It's really what it's about now is cutting down weight. If you remember, you had the RX 300. So the RX 300 was a quad 18650 box mod, and that thing was massive. I seen one in person. My vape shop, I was actually tempted to buy it. My vape shop had it for sale, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm actually going to need that much power. But you have to look at battery life. And that's the biggest key factor with these high wattage box mods. You're never going to push them to their max. But within Beast's case, with the tank he has on right now, with 2 18650s, what is the build reading?
Let's see. It is reading like 0.3.
0.3?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so around there, you'll get amazing battery life with 2 18650s. Freaking the Alien, I literally got a day and a half of charge life on the Baby Beast with the 0.4 coil head. But honestly, I'm kind of addicted to vaping at 300 watts. I'll be over here. I don't know. It's a rush. It'll drain my battery like shit, but
Speaking of like a previous statement we were making about the whole smock thing, I mean, I kind of want to bring up
mm-hmm.
some of the issues that I've been having with the mag, at least. Um, and it's no different from when I was having issues with the Alien when I had it. Um, just different sets of different problems. Um, Smog has, I think, innovative ideas, and I will say that ideas, niches like the mag's definitely a niche. Like the other whole script, it's definitely like a fad at the time, So I mean, that's definitely it's definitely not the first trigger style out there. I mean, it might be one of the more close to the real thing as you're going to get, as in ergonomically speaking.
Well, I
But
have actually seen somebody make a mechanical using an actual pistol grip. So
well, yeah, but I'm talking about mass market is what I'm getting at.
yeah,
I mean, like, anybody can make anything like one off, but I mean, as of like mass market wise, um, so I mean, it's nice. I mean, it feels like a good hand. It's a little top heavy for me, but I mean, that's just something with the build stuff. That's nothing to be really. That's just something preference. But um, I do notice on this particular mag. I don't know if it's an issue that just happened to do with my mag or with anything, but I've noticed the button is not always responsive. Um, I can try to fire it and it won't fire on a lot multiple occasions, so it becomes noticeable. I mean, it's not just happened once. I'm like, oh, well, put that in the bin for something. But no, I mean, it happens quite often. And with the Alien, I mean, everybody had the paint issue with them, but that's just cosmetic. But what I was having the issue with is it was not reading the battery life, like the battery life meter. They weren't up to par. Mine would be saying that it would be a full battery on the meter, and the actual battery would be completely dead. The only thing that would give me indication is that it just would stop firing. Um, so I mean, and then also like also with functionality with cosmetics intertwined there, I've had issues with the battery doors, with that whole like battery bay door that they used to have for the Alien at least. I know they had it with the T-Trip too, but I think they fixed the issue that I was having with it. Um, Mine was always having a problem where it wouldn't latch properly. It would kind of come loose and have like a little bit of a gap. And sometimes it would just like the gap would get so like predominant that it would actually disconnect the batteries for a second. So I'd have to kind of like just kind of hold it in there sometimes and kind of rework the thing where it kind of catched. So I mean, those were the problems I was having with it. And I'm not saying that this is just Smog. I mean, there's other companies out there that are pretty mainstream that are having similar issues out there like that. I wish there was, if you're going to come up with a device, especially if you're going to pay upwards to like with the mag, I paid $90 for, which it might be a little on the higher side, but that's what my shop was selling it for at the time with the kit with the prints. Um, if you're going to spend that, like I think that's more of an investment if you're getting close to those numbers. I mean, maybe not the sun, maybe that's chunk change the sun, but to me, if I'm going to spend like $100 on a mod, I'd like to be able to work and function properly
yeah.
without anything. So I mean, that's just me. You know,
And I think at the time when I bought the Alien, it was like 90 to $100.
yeah.
I think it was like 98 something, and then like 100 after you add on the dual batteries.
Oh yeah. I mean, the thing is, Smog makes a good looking device. I mean, they cosmetic like aesthetics wise, I think they make great looking devices. You want to buy their mods because they look fantastic. Um, that's that's
My T-Perv doesn't look too fantastic anymore.
but yeah, but it's just when when they're like out of the box, they look fantastic. They're great looking mod, um, and they function great for a period, and then it's just that they don't have a good run life.
Well, to
Other
be
than
fair, I can't complain about Smog too much because my T-Perv has not let me down.
Well, I think the T-Prib's always been a good line. The Prib line in general
Is
has
more
been a
their
good
higher end stuff.
right. It's more their higher end. So I mean, I can see the Prib line being excluded from their offshoots. I guess. I mean, their internal batteries. I don't like anything internal battery anyway. But I know that their internal batteries they don't last very well. Um,
Well, I think now trying to put RDA on it, this has been wonderful.
I think what the problem is, you're running the squawk pen. Did I send you a regular pen for that? I don't know if I did.
Yes,
I
I
did
did.
not. Okay, I did not. So I do have another one. So I'll send that to you soon, and then you can rock it
Put
wherever
it
you.
in a tiny envelope.
Well, hopefully by that time she'll be more comfortable to using the squonk.
Well, you'll have both. So I mean, you can kind of just mediate what you want to do with it. So I do apologize about that. I thought I sent one with it. I did. I'm apparently
Nah,
this thing.
you can
But
probably get away with literally sending it to me with stamps. Just put it in like an envelope.
Now I wanted to
yeah,
ask you, Beast, because this has been plaguing my mind for quite some time now. You still have your original your Pulse RDA, the first one you got, right?
yeah.
I'm
Part
surprised I haven't
two.
seen you using that much.
Because it's the connector. I need to get a new button for it.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, what? Your RDA.
Oh, the pulse itself. Oh, I was rocking it the other day.
Oh, you were? I didn't
Yeah,
notice.
yeah, it's right here. I have
Oh,
the
there it
Uh,
is. I
Wait,
actually know you were rocking it when we made the video about you know who, but that's besides the point.
that was my dead rabbit that I
Oh
was
yeah,
doing.
you have so many You have a good bit of RDAs now.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have hardly any more freaking mods because people.
Fucking talks about don't vape at 300 watts, and I'm still vaping at 300 watts.
you know,
you.
you know, I don't have that many mods anymore. But I mean, that's because well, one's on loaner to my cousin because she didn't have a proper mod, so I let her borrow the Alien, even though it does have its cosmetic problems and it doesn't read battery life very well, but it still functions properly. I mean, it reads ohms and it's be able to freaking like
And then
buy.
you didn't you loan a mod to your brother-in-law?
Yeah, that's another thing. I loaned a Predator with my Toledo 120, and
And Colito, from what I've learned, is really hard to get now.
it's a very nice tank. I mean, honestly, it's
I
like
honestly, I when I got birthday money one time, and this is where Modmouth starts to get random. I literally bought a fucking TF-V8 Cloud Beast. The guy tried to point me over to the Clito. It was cheaper. It handles about the same amount of power as the Cloud Beast, and so on and so forth. And I'm like, no, I want the Cloud Beast. Now I wish I would have gotten the fucking Clito.
the only
I
thing I
like
had.
how that word sounds. Yeah.
The thing I
It
liked
kind of
about
rhymes with clit. I don't know.
the thing I liked about the Toledo um, is some people didn't like it. It had its top cap and its integrated mount tip was pretty interesting. Um, and you can get custom ones too, which I thought were kind of interesting. Um, but the coil itself, even though it was kind of on the same part, you're still going to get the same performance if you're doing like an everyday vape as you would get out of like a like Beast of some like like the Swamp Beast series. But huh?
Oh, nothing. Just continue. What? You literally you missed what I said earlier because she likes the way Clito sounds, and I said, yeah, it kind of sounds like clit.
No, I heard that. I was kind of just crushing on it on the land. And,
Okay.
I thought we were. I don't. I definitely heard. Um, no, I mean, I like I like the Toledo. It was a nice tank.
Yeah.
And another thing is I've always been an Aspire fan. I mean, I've had a bunch of Aspire tanks going from back when that like my first one I had was their Nautilus, and then I had their Atlantis, and then when Cleto came out and kind of got back in the game a little bit for a second there, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, one good kit that's pretty decent on its price is the Aspire Speeder.
Yeah, the
It's a
speeder's
nice,
nice.
decent, high wattage box mod. It goes 200 watts at round robin. So, like, once you're at 200 watts, you press the button again, it goes back down to one.
What is what's the speeder's topper? What is that called?
It is the Ethos tank. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's the poor man's Cleto.
I always like their names. I always had very like
Their
they just
names
sound
were
the
easier to
same.
pronounce.
Uh,
I said, one, their names were easier to pronounce, and two, they don't milk the fuck out of their lines. Like, you had the TFV4, the TFV8 Cloud Beast, and then the Cloud Beast King, and then the TFV8 Prince. Or, no, the TFV12 Prince. Is it V8 or V12? I think it's V12.
yeah, it's a V12.
Yeah, so it's like, they really milked the TFV line.
Yeah, they did. I mean,
It's sort of like Rip Trippers milking the fuck out of his fucking Pharaoh line.
yeah, that's yeah, that's the truth. You know, honestly, it's like to be honest, before the TFE line took off, I honestly didn't like TFE4.
I've never had a chance to use it.
It leaked like a freaking son of it. Mine did anyway. I mean, I'm not saying everybody's would, but mine always leaks like crazy. I couldn't figure, you
So
know,
I would hate it.
huh?
So I would hate it.
Oh yeah, it was absolutely mine
You
was anyway.
know, I'll give Smock one thing. Um, my baby beast has never leaked.
Mine
Well, the
has.
baby beast, I always liked the baby beast because I even liked it better than my Cloud Beast King, honestly.
Yeah, the only
Uh,
problem with the baby beast and the big baby beast is they overrated their coils to hell.
mm,
They did. Yes, they did.
What's the wattage range on your coil?
My wattage range is 60 to 85, and I can only comfortably run it up to 65.
So in theory, I would honestly say 40 to 65 instead of 60 to 85. Honestly,
Yeah, like I won't run it at 85. It doesn't fire right. It
it
won't.
fires too hard, and two, it burns the shit out of your cotton because your juice can't wick up properly.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't function that high. I've tried because when I got the higher ends, like the wattage higher end coils, and I just couldn't get them to work high enough. I ran it at 70 for a little while, but
One thing I do have to gripe about Smock is why the fuck did they include the TFV8 with the GX350? The fucking TFV8 Cloud Beast coil head, which is I can't remember how many coils it had in it, but it was only recommended to go up to like, what was it, 280 watts max. You know, it's best between like 50 to 130.
yeah,
So it's like, why would you include that with the 350-watt box mod when you could have included the TFV12 Cloud Beast King?
yeah, I agree with that. I mean, another thing, do you like the new version of the T-Crib, or do you think it just should be called something different? Because honestly, I don't like the fact that they called it T-Crib uh, new generation or whatever, or second gen. I don't like the fact that it's actually considered a T-Crib.
Yeah, it kind of boggles my mind, but
Because it's a 318 650 mod, isn't it?
let me see.
I'm pretty sure it is. I think it. I mean, it's got that whole rounded look
What
to
is
it
it,
and
like
all
the
that.
T-Priv 2?
Yeah, T Prip 2.
Let me go look at it. No, I was trying to, because there was a vape that I seen that it was a pink vape and had like rhinestones and shit on it, and it had the mag and it had like little. It was really cool the way they did it because it had like, the toy guns where they had the little plastic bullets.
Yeah.
It had those lining it. and I thought
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
that's,
And I got to thinking about it. It's like that was already a thing. Why did Smock try to make that?
mm. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's a triple 18650. I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't even know. No, it's the T Priv 3.
Yeah, that's it. T Pro 3.
See, I'm older
There's
than
already
18.
a second one? Or did they skip two?
I skipped 2. Went to 3.
Why?
Well, because they want to do 3 for 3 battery, and I get it, but it's like I don't consider that because it's a dual 1860 18650 mod, and then they put like 3 on there for a third battery. But at that point I don't think it's the same dang freaking mod.
Trying to see
Yeah,
how many batteries it holds. Ah, fuck Smoke Tech. I hate their fucking website.
You say everything about them today.
Yeah, no, they're fucking. Let's go to Vapor DNA. Let's see.
the bad thing is I always buy a smog product, and the thing is they're so I don't know. Like I said, they're really good looking mods, so you want them to work. And then when it doesn't, it's like it's not a surprise, I guess.
Here it is. Vapor sourcing. We'll use that. I don't know how fuck. Don't use these sites because I don't know how reputable they are. I'm just seeing what it says.
It's because smock products are, like you said, they're visually appealing.
They are, and it's like they got so much hype on them that you kind of want to like
Yeah,
do a
it's triple
design.
18650.
Yes. See, I
I'm
still think
sorry. I will draw my odds here. I would trust this before I trust another smoke product, and that's saying a lot because I love my T Priv.
That's the thing. It's like didn't they come out with the who had the was it Kanger Tech that came out with them? No, who came out with the new 5?
Let me see. It was 518650s, huh?
Yeah, it only did 200 watts, which I was like, why did you need to have that for freaking 5 batteries?
Kanger Tech, yep, 5.6 kit.
Yeah, the 5. I don't know why they did that either. That just boggles my mind.
222 watts to be exact.
Well, that's what they're trying to say. That's how they had to get their true. They want to get a true 200 and some odd mod.
Yeah, I mean, another thing it could be there is because. Alright, so we're going to use this for example because I don't feel like pulling batteries out of this. Alright, so you look at a normal box mod, it's in series, it's positive to negative. So we look at something like. Okay, when I want this thing to open, it doesn't want to open. Alright, so I actually had a discussion with this with a vapor. I know this video is getting long as hell. But I had a discussion with a vapor that I had talked to a lot on Facebook, and I asked him this question. I said, "Well, with multiple battery mods, so like maybe obviously not this, but like we were talking about it was the GX that we were talking about, and quad battery mods. It's like, well, is it series parallel or is it just series?
Okay.
So like when you have 2 batteries." So again, looking at this, so you have 2 negatives, right? Those are connected, and 2 positives are connected. So obviously, negative to positive, that's series. But if you have 2 negatives on one line, like so in here in this cap, there's 2 negatives. There's one right here and one right here. Does that necessarily mean that the amperage is doubled? And if so, that could be the reason why Kanger Tech did the 518650.
I was thinking that after you kind of said something, I was kind of thinking that might have been the way it was going on. After you kind of mentioned it, I was kind of thinking that's where you're going to go.
But another thing we have to look at with the Kanger Tech is its resistance range. Yeah, Oh shit. Fuck it. My question is, when is it supposed to be coming out? Because there's like one video, fucking vaping with Twisted 420, which is a good YouTuber by the way. You ought to check him out. Pretty fucking hilarious.
It's out.
But I think, oh, it is out. I don't see where I can buy it.
I could buy it in my vape shop.
Hmm.
But I'm just not interested in it. That's why I haven't really kind of done it. I've seen it, and I just thought of it more of like a novelty, really, because of like how many batteries it had in it. But I mean, like,
All right. So we're gonna look at this. Yes, I am legal age of smoking in many states and countries.
All of them, I believe.
Yeah, all of them. All right, let's see.
all
Although I'm not gonna lie, I do like the fucking tank that they include with it.
oh, did you know that Sigelli, when they made the moonshot, they had the mod that goes with the Virgo. It it goes up to 200 watts, but it doesn't have a screen or nothing. It uses a dial.
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting.
It was kind of.
A little too big for my liking. That's the problem I have with it.
Don't you like smaller mods?
I do. I do. I just like something that's gonna kind of use kind of I can carry it around everywhere and it's not a nuisance. Yeah, like that size around that area. That's what, like I said, that's why I kind of like that. My K box so much.
And
It
see,
was
this
cool.
is working fine again. I don't get it.
I don't know. It's actually not a bad price though. You think about it. I'm looking at Element Vape.
Yeah,
How much is it at your vape shop?
I didn't even look. Like I said, I didn't even.
Well, on Element Vape, they have it for 59.95.
I didn't see that at all.
But then again, you have to look at the fucking batteries is what's gonna kill you.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna have to buy 5 batteries off the bat. Really, if you want to vape it all the time, you're gonna have 10.
That ain't no lie. Okay, well, maximum atomizer resistance is zero point 0.1, so that kind of shot my theory out the door. Sorry for the wait, guys. I had to fucking jump from page to page to find out where I can find information on this damn mod. So I was thinking, with that many batteries, obviously it's going to be in series, but with the whole my parallel theory, I was thinking maybe you can go a little bit lower, be below 0.05, but I'm thinking to myself, no, not really.
Right.
Like, why would you even want to go below 0.05? Why would you even want to go below 0.1? Beast will tell you the lowest I've ever been was 0.1.
Yeah.
I am not building no lower than that.
Lowest I've ever built, and I've tried retardedly, was 0.07.
Yeah. Well,
I've never built.
the lowest I've built was 0.08, and I didn't have a mod that could fire it, so wish I would have had it when I built that, because as you pulse your coils and so on and so forth, the resistance will rise. But I mean, with this, all right. So I got a single coil in here running in parallel nichrome.
Yeah.
For a single coil or single parallel coil, 0.14. Runner at 66.7 watts. You got a question or something you want to say?
No, I'm just playing with my fingers.
Oh, well, I think we pretty much said all we needed to say.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we're just kind of dragging this shit on. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to her. Hers is Tarot Storm. And don't forget to subscribe to him. His is S13 underscore the Beast. And hopefully his videos will be a lot better since he got a new phone. I watched your I want to say this before we go. I watched your Pulse review, and your audio kept cutting out.
Yeah.
But you're good now.
I'm good now, so you're good.
All right. Anyways, guys, this is Storm Family signing out.